All right, guys, welcome to the NSL Weekly Podcast. We got Cass. He was in them last year. He hasn't been on them in a while, though. Carson. Oh, okay. I guess we got BM just decided to join out of nowhere, too. I was unaware BM was going to join, but I guess you're joining at the right time. Welcome, BM. Again, like I was saying, Carson Craig, who is the Bengals owner, trying to clean up his gameplay a bit. He's had a few issues, but he's getting there. We're gonna have him as an owner for a long time when we get his ass right. And Extreme of the Chiefs. Extreme of the Chiefs. Anything y'all want to say before we get started?
My bad if I've wronged you on some.
Oh, you ain't wrong.
Play calls.
Me. Yeah.
Well, no. Speaking of the general public, let me a little PSA.
Good,
if I'm doing something that you find stupid or gay or annoying or cheating, let me know. I'm not gonna get angry.
Yeah, tell James Franco over there. Yeah. All right. All right. BM, how's your injuries looking? Start with that.
I just got another person, but I think he was out for the game. Was Dion Butler? Hopefully he's not out for the season. No, he was just out for the game. I still have Tom Brady's out for the rest of the season, and Logan Ryan has 2 more weeks, and then I'm finally done with injuries right now. Pray to God.
Okay. All right, meaningful games lately. Carson, you had a pretty good game against the Bills. You want to discuss that?
Yeah. Before that, though, I played BM a couple weeks ago, and I couldn't wait. I saw that injury list, and I was cheesing. I lost.
Wait, what happened?
He lost to me with
he didn't have
Gronk, Bennett.
He didn't have Gronk, Bennett. Who's your middle linebacker? Hightower. Safety was out. Who the hell is your safety?
McCourtney was out.
McCourtney was out. Everybody was out, dude. I was like, I'm gonna roll over New England, but fucking New England, dude. Belichick wearing his gray ass sweatshirt, wannabe.
Well, that rookie, no one expected to go out on me. The Duteet guy was going off. So when everybody was angry.
I see that New England come out at 2 tight end set, and I'm shitting bricks anyway about it. So it's just that's natural.
Yeah, we made a trade, Danny Amendola for Charles Johnson. How's that trade worked out for you?
Doing good so far. It's just that it's hard with Jimmy Garoppolo throwing the ball because he has no time in the pocket ever now. I just had a touchdown with him, like an 80-yard pass, like to the corner of the field, and he just ran down the field, got it. Besides that, he's doing fine. A couple passes here and there, but it's just hard. Yeah, when you.
Yeah, that was the last trade of the season, by the way.
I know. Besides Dave.
Extreme, did you have any good games this week?
No, I got slaughtered today by the Bucks. It was 28-7.
And I believe you are still in first place in the AFC West, though, right? Oh, you are tied.
I'm 5-5, walking 5-4.
What a division! All right, go ahead. Talk about Dave. Go ahead, talk about Dave there, Carson.
Bills game. All right, so me and Dave got a little rivalry going on with some curl routes. He came out first pass play of the game through a comeback, got a pick, got an early touchdown off that. Went up 7-0. He came back 7-3, and then I just stopped scoring until he had the ball left with about a little over 2 minutes, 3 minutes left. Threw a pick on his own 30-yard line. Ooh, that was bad. So we traded a couple touchdowns there. Went into overtime. Dave wins a coin toss. I stop him, get another pick on his own 35. Run the ball a little bit with Jeremy Hill, sweating bullets. Just got the actual real-life playoff game just playing in the back of my head. This dude's going to fumble. He didn't. I line up to make my field goal kick. I missed the fuck out of it. It is at 4 o'clock is where the accuracy cursor was. It was bad. And so I held like I totally recommend people do so you don't get your kicks blocked all the time. And I think that's why Dave got a little early jump, went off sides, missed the kick, re-kick. Good second time, win the ball game.
Oh.
That was a barn burner.
Ouch, that's tough. That's tough on Dave. All right,
I felt
let's
bad.
go ahead and get. We're gonna go. We're gonna go ahead and go into our divisions real quick. One of the tougher divisions. It looks like might be overtaking the NFC North as the toughest division in football. The Steelers at 7-3, Bengals at 8-2, Ravens at 6-3, and Browns at 6-5. No losing record in the division. Looks like they're all rough. Browns started out rough. He's come back. Steelers started out hot, and he has been ice cold lately. Who wins that division, Carson?
Me, all day. Got the best record right now. I played more games, but I got the best record right now. It ain't gonna change. Pittsburgh got ahead on me early last time we played. It ain't gonna happen again.
All right,
Carl,
so you're
still in Cleveland. I love you, but you're in Cleveland now.
ready
Stop
to
the
make
run.
the
You'll be
playoffs.
fine.
You're ready to make the playoffs and lose immediately, as is your usual.
Hell yeah!
Identity.
I said my coach goes to make the playoffs. I know my limits.
Past that, no goal. Got you.
Yeah.
BM, who makes the playoffs out of the division? Who wins the division?
My division or his division?
His.
His.
His division.
I give it to like him and the Steelers are gonna make the playoffs. I say how you said.
The division.
Bengals number 1, Steelers number 2. Bengals just go out right away. Steelers make it to the next round. I'm just predicting that right there.
Who do you got there, Extreme, winning that division?
The only one I've played has been the Steelers. The Ravens seems like they've been playing pretty good lately, but isn't he with the weather right now? All depends if he gets to play. So
He's missed it missed him the first time around, so as long as it doesn't hit him on the back end, he'll be fine.
I think if Volhard plays out the rest of the season, I think Cincy, Pitt, and Baltimore all make the playoffs.
All right. Who you got, Extreme? Who you got winning the division, Extreme?
I'll pick the Bengals right now just because it seems the Steelers have been on a slide.
All right. Next up, AFC South. I'm going to pick Broski to win that division. I don't have faith in Carson to finish it out. Sorry, Carson.
All good. You're getting to your predictions next.
Damn straight. Next up, we got the AFC South. Looks like a two-man race between the Colts and Jags. Who wins the division, and do the Jags, and do they both make the playoffs, I'll ask. I'm going with I still got the Jags winning the division. I think Kyle's been on a slide, but when he's on his game, he is really hard to stop. I'm going to take Jags coming up over the Colts and taking that division. I see them both making the playoffs, and I see Volhair missing out. Who do you got, Carson, in that division, the AFC South?
I got I don't know. I'm gonna go with Kyle, just because like if he gets hot at the right time, then he's got a potent offense.
Yeah. Okay. Who you got, BM?
My boy Asian Precision Nemesis, I would pick him over Kyle because I think once Kyle gets like that one game that he loses, he's just gonna be really upset and start going down. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah. All right. Who do you got, Extreme, winning that division?
I actually think that Kyle's going to start picking it up because of I guess it was I had a issue playing that game. I didn't play like I normally do, but I actually ended up winning. So I don't know what was going on, but I know that Kyle was very unhappy. So I think that he's going to start putting forth and getting the wins.
Okay, fair enough. Let's go up here to the AFC East. Looks like a one-team race. Can BM come back and get it, or does Dave win the division? I got Dave winning the division. I got the Patriots missing out on the division especially with Brady and all of BM's injuries. I will say this: BM has been playing tough opponents extremely hard. He might be a team to beat next season, but this season I got Dave winning it. Who do you got, Carson?
I gotta pick Dave just because he's. What is it? A 4-game lead? 3-game lead?
I am 4-6. Yeah, he's
3-game
right
lead
now.
Yeah, it's a 3-game lead.
I'm going BM. Dave's gonna drop 3. He's gonna.
Oh man.
He's gonna drop 3. I'm going BM.
And you got BM winning 3. Okay.
I need to be the I think the hardest team I have really up next. That I can see on my list is probably the Ravens.
Okay.
I
so you
know
got
I
yourself taking this too?
Yeah. I don't have myself taken. I can at least say I'm going probably either even for the rest of the season, which is at least decent with all the injuries I had and all the games I've been playing with Lacey and Brody all in like a one touchdown scoring. And I just lost to Lamarck just a second ago, just by 3 because I didn't have timeouts and I need one more snap just to down the ball to kick the field goal to go overtime and me. But right
Lamarck's a
now,
tough
as I
opponent, but
see
like I
it,
said, you've been
yeah.
keeping tough opponents close. So
Right now, I see Dave has it over me right now, so I have to give it to Dave right now, even though I want to put myself, but not with the lead he has right now over me.
okay, Extreme. Who do you got taking that division?
I'm gonna go with Dave. BM the injuries. I don't know how he can overcome all those without having
Yeah.
Brady all year.
That's the thing, though. He isn't.
All right, let's go to this.
He's adapted. Trust me.
Let's go.
He didn't have
and you
it.
won't have him next year.
He
So
adapted.
Yeah, he's definitely retiring on me now.
let's
Now
hit
that
up
Jimmy Garoppolo
the worst.
step up.
The worst or second worst. I don't know. NFC East is also pretty dumpster fire ish, but the worst team in the AFC by far. The
Jets.
AFC West, we got the Raiders at 5-4, the Chiefs at 5-5, Chargers and Broncos both at 2-8. No team is above 500. Yeah, no team is above 500 in this division, even unless the Raiders win this week, which hopefully Waka does. I'd like to say Waka should win that division, but he's not winning. He's not winning enough games. But I'm gonna pick him just because he's the only person in the division with more points scored than allowed. So that's the only reason I'm going with him. Chiefs had a chance to keep it up this week, and he did not. Lost to Skag. I believe he said 28-7. Got beat. So I'm gonna go with Waka, but reluctantly, I think Extreme still has every opportunity to win this division. Who you got, Carson?
Kansas City.
Fair enough.
Coin
You got
flip.
Kansas City? Okay.
Yep.
Oh.
Coin flip.
Waka, you are now coin flip material for if you can win a division or not. If you're watching this, just keep that in mind. You are now coin flip material with the Raiders. You will go from Super Bowl contender to coin flip whether or not you can take a division. BM, who do you got?
I give it to I don't give it to Wonka. He does not like him with a 5-4. So I give it to Chiefs.
With a good team.
Like a Chiefs, yeah, with like all the people he would like to use because he likes rookies and young people. So I know how he is. So that's like a team that he would like to advance and grow up. But one team I think it could be a weird to come back to be the Chargers somehow. That's my weirdest team to come back in that division because it's still in my races. 3 games out could change a lot of things. Like I see
didn't get
that,
into that,
that is only 3 games. You and Dave are 3 games, and I took you.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying 3 games could be a lot of difference.
I need a couple more coins to pick that division winner, actually.
All right. Extreme, who do you got winning that division?
Well, that's
Between,
actually
I would say you.
I'm the Chiefs. I play Waka one more time. I play Bubba one more time, and I play Deacon twice still. So
Okay,
I got
that
4.
sounds like a.
So if I can beat all of them, then but I lost to Waka the first time. I beat Bubba the first game of the season, and I haven't played Deacon. I play him next week. So it all depends on what I can do there against them is what I'm picking. I think Waka's definitely better than I am, honestly. But I've had
his record doesn't say that.
Don't credit that.
His record doesn't say that.
After
So who do you got winning it?
I mean, I got to go with myself just because. That doesn't mean that I'm going to.
All right. Let's head over to the NFC here. We got the NFC North. Vikings at 9-1, Bears at 7-3, just dropped one recently. Lions at 6-3. They have lost 2 of the last 3 to drop to 6-3, including one against me. And the Packers at 2-7. Who do you got winning that division, Carson? I'm taking myself. I think I'm better against everybody except for the Bears. Jeff might take me again, but I think I can beat opponents Jeff can't. So
I'm taking the Lions because my boy Pac-Man gonna get a division ring.
No, he's not. Fair enough. No, he's not. He's 6-3. He's gonna be if he plays this week, or who's he play? I'm sorry. He plays Kyle this week. Tough opponent. If he drops to 6-4, there's no way he takes division. Jay, BM, who you got?
I take you, and I take the Lions right behind you. I think the Bears. I don't think the Bears are going to make the playoffs. That's my prediction. Bears are not going to make it. Lions are somehow going to jump over him for that wild card, and it's going to be you on top still, no matter what.
Stafford's been slinging.
Okay. He has. He's the best quarterback in the league right now, statistically. And I looked because everybody else is just throwing interceptions. Sam is close, except for the fact that I benched Sam 3 games ago, and now his stats have, obviously not been able to keep up. But starting quarterbacks or quarterbacks that played more than 3 games with a higher touchdown to interception ratio are both Stafford and Sam. So throwing picks left and right.
I think I got a higher TD.
If you do, it's by 1. It's by 1 or 2.
Shit.
All right.
Answer a mile.
Extreme, who you got winning that division?
You got it with the Vikings.
Okay. Fair enough. Let's head to the NFC South. This is a closer division, another tough division. They don't necessarily have a powerhouse team, but they got 3 really good teams that could win any week. That is Falcons at 7-3, Bucks, who started out god-awful but have come back and lost to the Falcons twice now, so they should help with your assessment. Bucks at 6-4, Saints at 6-4, and then Jug at the Panthers at 1-9, taking that great roster into the ground. He's just digging it deep into the ground.
He lost to the Saints too.
He's 24 points to the Saints and allowed the Saints to come back, win 24-21. So we got one in that division. I'm going to take my boy Bates. He is playing really good football, especially loves the Falcons. He's got them playing like the Falcons do. He's got a lot of weapons on offense, a lot of speed on defense, and he's beat his best competition twice already. So got going with that. Who you got, Carson?
I'm gonna have to go with Atlanta too. That weapons is on offense is just a great Madden offense. That's like a dream Madden offense. And I think Rabbit's gonna put him. He'll make it close at the end, but I don't think he'll get it. He might get a bye or a
Fair enough.
wild card.
Yeah. Fair enough. Who you got, BM?
Falcons right now just in the lead, and the Saints are going to be right behind them. Like if the Falcons at least lose 2 games, then I could say the Saints are going to take it. If they at least win the 2 games when he loses those, But right now the Falcons.
Okay. Now, my girlfriend is going crazy over there.
What the fuck?
All right. Extreme, who you got winning it?
Well, I've played 3 out of the 4. I haven't played the Falcons yet. Bucks played really good today, though. I completed every pass. I mean, percentage was ridiculous.
Okay. So
He's been on a pretty good roll. Yeah, I think the Bucks might pull it out.
All right, fair enough. I'm still going my boy Bates. I got faith in you, buddy. And coming from a dude who used to beat up on Bates and Madden to the point where he just would not play me, that's a respectful thing to say. All right, let's go over to this other atrocious division, although not as bad because at least it's
One's a little bit.
we got the Cowboys at 5-4, the Giants at 5-5, but Pink, who plays better than his record suggests. He lost to me because Eli was out. Dom at 4-6. Now, while Dom is 4-6, let me say that he has beaten Bates. He has beaten Lacey, and he took me. He was at first and goal from the 1 with a minute left, and he had 4 tries to get it in. Had he got that 1 yard, he would have also beat me. So Dom has really been playing lights out football since his 0-5 start. So you got one in that division there, Carson.
I cannot believe that between Pink, Mike, and Mike that they're both 5-4. That's crazy. Or 5-5. You said that's mind blowing.
Yeah.
I'll say Mike just because he's good at Madden. He's good.
Yeah.
That's my pick.
Who's your
Probably
pick?
good.
I didn't get that.
He
Cowboys.
said
Who didn't
Mike.
get you? Who's your Cowboys?
Cowboys.
Okay. Who do you got? Who do you got, BM?
I played against Mike a lot of times. I haven't really played that much with Pink. But I have to give it to the Cowboys too. Mike is really good. But yeah, the Cowboys probably going to take that one.
Extreme. Who do you got?
Cowboys.
Just plain and simple, easy Cowboys. Okay. I'm gonna go crazy. I'm going Dom. How about that? 4-6. He has to make up 2 games. I think he can do it. He is playing good football.
Just like those
Actually, no, I
Chargers.
forgot. You know what? Carson Wentz just got hurt in this game today. I'm going Mike Titan. I'm sorry. I forgot Mike Titan. I forgot Wentz got hurt. Chase Daniel can only do so much. He's not gonna. Dom probably falls off the cliff. All right, now to the biggest surprise of the divisions, in my opinion. Mikey is leading the division at 6-4. Lacey at 5-5 with that stacked Seahawks team. Also, actually, he is at number 3 actually, because Lamarck at 6-4 is also his number tied for first in the division at 6-4, and then Gator at 2-7. The all the time offense does not seem to be producing the points that he would like with 182. But he got one in that division. It going to be Lacey unless he finds a way to put some points up. He's having trouble running that offense. He has under 200 points scored. So who do you got winning that? Carson.
I'm gonna go with Mikey. That dude plays every time I play him, man. It is like one of my just like most fun times playing Madden. It's a great feels like a real football game. He's good. We gone head to head a couple of times, so I gotta go Mikey. I've only played Lacey I
BM.
think once and I beat him, so I gotta go Mikey.
You got BM.
I give it to actually Mikey too. Even though all 3 of them were close games when I played them, the first game was Mikey against me, and that was like just everybody was getting used to Madden kind of. So I can say that why it was a close game. But besides that, the other 2 were like close. Even though I had a lot of injuries and a lot of people just coming back, it was still I somehow played with them with Jimmy Garoppolo as my quarterback. But yeah, Cardinals.
How about you, Extreme? Who you got?
Well, Lacey seems like he's got the better defense, though he hasn't allowed as many points. Even though he hasn't scored as many, he's not far behind the Cards. So I think Lacey's going to pull it out. I think he'll win the division.
Who do you Super Bowl in the AFC? Oh, who's the Super Bowl? Super Bowl gonna be? I got Lacey, by the way, too. I like Mike Titan. Mikey. Mike's team. Hey, he doesn't get that I said this, but I feel like his team makes a lot of plays that even though he's in a defense that you know what it is, you pick a play to attack that type of defense, the team still doesn't care and just plays, because of those 99 rated man and zone coverage. They don't play their zones. They play their zone and the next zone over, and it's really hard to play on them. That being said, Lacey's a better strategist, and if he can get Russell Wilson going correctly, he's going to win this division, and I think he does. All right. AFL, NFL, or AFC, NFC, Super Bowl. Who's going and who's winning it? Who you got? Carson going and who's winning it? What are the
Of course, it's gonna be him.
teams going and who's winning it?
I'm a fucking win it all right now.
You gotta win a playoff game.
Yeah, no,
I'm winning it all.
No, I'm trying. Honestly, I really do think I'm gonna come out top on the AFC this year. I don't really. I don't. I figured out how to beat Dave. It's called cover 2. The matches underneath shit. I don't got to deal with Mikey or not Mikey. I don't got to deal with Mike in the playoffs. So I mean, I don't know who's gonna stop me, and it ain't gonna be
All right,
Pittsburgh.
NFC. NFC, who do you got?
NFC, I'm gonna go with. I think you'll make it there. I'm gonna feel bad beating Kamish on my first Super Bowl appearance, but
My offense got to get good before I make it to the Super Bowl. Who do you got winning?
that one.
You got you winning? Okay.
Mm-hmm. 20,
You got
2021 off a block PAT to win.
But you
Who
got
do I
BM.
think? I have
Yeah.
the two teams I think that would have the AFC would be the Colts and the Bengals. Just throwing out there. I think the Colts take it. Some measurable how.
Okay. Okay.
NFC. There's only three teams I could see like going, but I want to say it's gonna be the Vikings versus Falcons for a tender, and I give it to the Falcons with a Julio Jones catch to beat you, and I give the Falcons the Super Bowl this year. I just don't know. I just have a gut feeling that Bates might have a pull off.
Bates not only beating me in the NFC Championship, but then winning the Super Bowl. That's impressive. I like it. I like the balls on you for saying that. Extreme, who do you got? AFC, NFC, Super Bowl. Who's the winner?
AFC, I think I'm gonna say the Jags come away.
Okay.
And then I haven't played him, but I've heard a lot of stuff about Mike with the Cowboys. If he plays that way, he might be able to win. I mean, if he's that good, then he could very possibly win.
Who you got winning it all?
I think the Jags will win over the Cowboys.
Okay. I'm going to take the Jags also. I think the Jags, if they get hot, are unbeatable. We're just not likely to be beaten. Nobody's unbeatable. I think he's a good strategist. I think when he's in a flow of offense, he's really good. I think I'm going to make it in the NFC as long as I don't have to. Honestly, me and Jeff, it'd be a 50-50 game. So if it comes down to that, I don't, it's just a 50-50. But I think I'll be, I don't see a lot of people in the NFC that are competing with me and Jeff, including Bates. I like Bates. I just don't think he has the abilities to beat me just yet in a playoff game. So I'm going to go with me versus Kyle, and I'm going to I'll give it to me because it's me. I was going to fuck Kyle. Fuck Kyle. Fuck Kyle. Give it to me. I'm going to win my first Super Bowl in NSL. Stop bragging about my only Super Bowl in Clutch because that league doesn't matter anymore. So.
Hey, be careful there, Dave. You sound like Dave right now. I'm gonna make the playoffs, goes all the way, lose the game after having
I don't care.
Season.
I might. It's not. I'm not having a perfect season. My offense is struggling mightily, especially against teams that are really good at running cover 3. I have not found an answer to it yet. I'm running like things that should beat it. I'm running the 4 verts. I'm running the screens. Like against Mikey, I ran. All right. I'm gonna run some halfback screens when I can. I'm reading the cover 3, perfect. Halfback screen, get it to AP, get him out there. I throw it to AP. He's 10-yard loss. Like what? I can't. What? I throw a wide receiver screen to Diggs. Patrick Peterson tackles him, 3-yard loss. I throw 4 verts, intercepted. It's like I don't know what to do to defend this.
You don't throw a screen at Pat Peterson. I'll tell you that right now.
Dude, man,
well,
really
the thing is, he's supposed to be blocked by. I have a blocking tight end coming over there to block Pat Pete. Pat Pete just ran by the tight end though, so. And I will throw it to Pat Pete. I don't give a fuck. I will tack him. Anyways, let's go over team that has the best offense in the league right now through 10 games. Although Cowboys are still very close because they've only played 9, but through 10 games. The Bengals have the highest offense. How have you accomplished that? You proud of that so far? You got a good offense rocking?
I'm proud of it. I feel like I use a Bengals playbook, and a lot of their 2 running back sets, like for my formation, have the wide receivers on the same side. They have that I formation, strong I, and then weak I. And I love working those three formations. I think I do a real good job.
You
But
have a ton of weapons on offense too.
yeah, Cody Core, ain't nobody knew about him. I told you to watch for him. I think he's 7th in the league, or maybe 9th in the league in receptions.
Bunch of scrubs.
Yeah,
All right.
no, I mean, it's fun.
Let's go to. Can y'all guess who the number 1 defense in the NFL is this year, or NSL this year is?
Bates still, is it? No, you. It's
No.
you.
Number 1 defense. I've allowed 3 points per game in each of the last 3 games, going back to Ashton, Mikey, and who's the other one? I don't know. 3 playoff contenders though, and I held them to 3. Might not have put up a lot myself, but my defense has been clicking lately after the beginning of the year, just allowing passes after pass to be completed. I've allowed 114 points through 10 games. The next closest is 147. The Colts, who have, after starting out allowing only 50 points through 6 games, has started allowing points in heavy doses. So, but I'm pretty happy with my defense. They're very fast, even though Madden rated them like crap. They're still highly fast. All right, let's go over and see if we can get some plays of the players of the week and such who had some good games here. Go over the last 3 weeks. We had Tevin Coleman, 16 carries, 189 yards, 3 rushing touchdowns for the Lions. That was pretty impressive. Andrew Luck was 14 for 19, 401 yards and 5 passing touchdowns. So that's from BM.
That was against me.
14 completions and 5 of them were tuts. Ooh.
Yeah, he threw everything. That's exactly what the Bucks did to me today too. The Colts
hitting you over
the Bucks did it to me.
You got to hit that X button, bro. You got to hit the X to swat.
They're just there. Most of them are wide open catches.
All right, let's go to the next week. Niall Davis had 22 carries, 174 yards, 3 rushing touchdowns. That might have been Jug's only win. But the Cowboys had Thompson on the other side, had 2 interceptions and a forced fumble in one game. C.J. Mosley had a hell of a game also, 12 tackles, 3 interceptions, and a touchdown. He won Offensive and Defensive Player of the Week. Coker, the quarterback, was 14 for 21, 254 pass yards and 4 passing touchdowns. I don't know if he played that week, but they obviously got annihilated. We had really the only real interesting thing I see. Rashad Jones had 3 interceptions for the Dolphins in H2O. Paul Richardson had 3 receptions, 160 yards, and 2 receiving touchdowns. So it looked like Lacey got him involved in that offense a little bit.
Yeah, Lockett got hurt, so that's why he threw it to him a lot. Plus, also, he took advantage that I don't have my corner there no more.
Obviously, that was against you. Okay,
Yeah.
Your team's MVP so far in the season, whether you're making playoffs or fighting for playoffs, it doesn't matter. Who is your team's best player right now? The guy that if they got hurt, you would be in trouble. Carson.
I mean, my MVP is, I would say, it's going to be my rookie cornerback, William Jackson III, just keeping the slot on lockdown. He's had a multiple INT games. Very quick dude. But I got depth at cornerback, though, so I'm not terribly screwed if he goes down, but definitely sucks.
Okay. Who you got, Jared? If they got hurt,
right now,
are they already hurt? Is your MVP already hurt?
Everybody's been hurt. No. My MVP has to be on defense right now. It's shared with 10 sacks, 5 fumbles, 3 recoveries, and 2 touchdowns. I think he has.
Yeah, I've seen that. He's having a hell of a season so far.
Yeah. But lately he's been stopped with all the teams I've been playing against. But he's probably my number 1 guy on defensive line. If he got hurt, I probably would freak out.
All right, Extreme, who's your MVP so far? Guy you can't live without.
I think it's Derek Johnson. I got 11 tackles for losses, 3 sacks, and 3 interceptions, and 2 of them are touchdowns. She's been playing pretty good.
I'm going to go with a dude who's rated 74, but by far my MVP, Daniil Hunter. Dude is Madden took him out of my depth chart for about 3 weeks, and I didn't notice until, because I realized I wasn't getting any pressure from that right side anymore. I put him back in. He immediately starts getting sacks again. Dude not only gets sacks, he gets sack fumbles, which are the best. So Daniil Hunter, if he's in the game, sit back in the pocket, because while it might look like you have a clean pocket, as soon as he breaks off that tackle, his 91 acceleration and 92 speed or whatever it is comes right off the edge and hits you before you even have a chance to press the button to throw the ball. So Daniil Hunter, I think if Daniil Hunter gets hurt, my playoff hopes are going to be much, because those sacks that I'm getting are not going to be coming the same. I mean, Everson does lead my team in sacks with 9, but doesn't get sack fumbles. Daniil definitely is the big hitter there. All right. Last thing we want to go over before we leave, MVP leader right now. Jeremy Hill, Le'Veon Bell, Todd Gurley, David Johnson, Carlo Hyde, Lorenzo Taliafiero, Matt Murray, AP, Ezekiel Elliott,
So
and
all
LaShawn
running
McCoy.
backs. All running backs.
All running backs.
In the top
All running
10 in the MVP. I don't know if that's a Madden glitch or if everybody's just not playing quarterback well enough. I felt like
Tom Brady was up there like 3 weeks ago, before he got.
the MVP list so far there, Carson.
I think it's weird as fuck that they're all running backs.
Yeah, it's definitely weird. There was a defensive player on there before. I guess LaShawn McCoy must have booted him out after he played his game.
Yeah,
Just strange, right?
Homer opinion aside,
like some of those running backs aren't even having that good of a.
Even if you look at the AFC like offense player of the year, it's all running backs besides one person.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's okay. He's not the cornerstone of my offense. He runs for 1 yard per carry about 14 times a game, and then it looked like he had a good game.
Oh yeah, see, it's weird.
BM, your thoughts on this MVP list here?
Yeah, it's weird because if you look at both, AFC and NFC,
Okay, BM.
like offense player.
Extreme, is you there? Anybody there? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, Extreme, tell me your thoughts on this MVP list.
I was thinking, I mean, after I played the Colts and the way that Andrew Luck had that game, and I was just looking at his stats, I think that Andrew Luck should be in the MVP, at least in the top 10, because he's got 15 touchdowns and 9 interceptions, but he's completing 66% of the passes. And plus, having, they might be, 7-3 now? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
But I really think that he should be at least in the conversation of MVP.
Yeah. Looking through this, Luck does have 15 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. He's having a pretty good year. He should be in the conversation, in my opinion. Drew Brees, 20 touchdowns, 21 interceptions. Roethlisberger, 11 touchdowns, 16 interceptions. Dalton, 18 touchdowns, 19 interceptions. Wentz, 14 and 20. I mean, so it might have a lot to do with a lot of these interceptions being thrown, but you're right about Luck. His interception to touchdown ratio is not terrible. He should be in it. I also think that Matt Stafford he's up to 20 and 19 now. I guess he had a bad game, but he was at 19 and 16.
Breeze has got 3,000 yards.
Holy shit.
20 touchdowns but 21 picks, but 3,000 yards, that's 301 yards a game. That's pretty impressive.
It is. It is. I don't know what this is. It just seems like Madden being Madden.
Game is definitely conversation worthy.
Yeah.
That's a joke.
Yeah. I don't know what's up with Madden, to be honest with you. It's Madden being Madden, as far as I can tell. Anything y'all need to talk about before we go?
Jeremy Hill splits carries with Giovanni Bernard.
I already know that. How to beat Carson? Just stop the run. That's it. He can't throw the ball.
Cut this shit short. Edit that out. End it.
Fair enough. Extreme, you got anything to say?
There's something I was thinking. I don't remember what. I don't know if it's the injuries. I mean, have they calmed down any, or are they still real bad? Knock on wood. I've been lucky enough that I haven't had. Oh, I don't think I've had any injuries other than in the game, but I haven't had any for any length of period of time at all.
I think we started lagging.
Finally,
We started lagging out there, so I ended it.